Good morning, Year 1. It's the Friday, so it's the last day of the week and our last day of learning before the weekend. So we're going to start with our phonics, which, as you probably know by now, on Friday, you can just go and have a go on some phonics games, okay? So pause your screen while you go and play some phonics games. Remember to make sure they are phase 5, okay? Super job, guys. Well done. So your reading for today is the end of the story. So pause your screen and have a go at reading it for me. Okay, and we'll read it all together. But then her friends did something even more unexpected. They all stepped out of the hedge as well. "This hedge is not a home without you, Hattie," squeaked Dexter. "Let's find a place where we can all fit." Hattie felt warm and fuzzy inside, even though it was freezing outside. So they set off and soon found a new, more perfect spot for their big and well-deserved sleep. And they found Billy's family there too. All of them. Okay, so if we think back to the story, it started off that Hattie was getting ready for hibernation, okay, and then one by one lots of animals came and asked if they could come in. And then when the bat came, near the end, the hedge was so full that Hattie said, "You can come in, but I need to go out because there's not enough room." So then her friends all came out of the hedge as well, and they decided to find somewhere where they could all fit. So they found a new space and found Billy's family there too, and they started hibernating. Okay, so that is the story. So that is the plot of the story. So what I'd like you to do today is write a review of the story. So did you like it? Why or why not? What was your favourite part of the story? And what was your least favourite part of the story? Okay, so pause your screens for me and have a go at answering those questions. Super job, guys. Well done. So our writing today. How can I turn my plotline into an interesting story? Okay, so you should have written a plotline yesterday. So today I want you to write the story for the plotline. So remember your conjunctions, remember lots of detail and adjectives, and remember to follow your plotline. Okay, so have a read of what you wrote yesterday, and I want you to have a go at writing the whole story following your plotline. So anything that you've said happens in the plot has to happen in your story. Okay, oh, sorry. Okay, so pause your screens and have a go at that for me. And remember to check our sentence checklist all the time. Fantastic job, guys. Well done. And that brings us on to our maths today. So we've got some challenges to start with. There are 20 cars in the car park. Half of them are red and the rest are blue. How many are blue? Okay, pause your screens and have a go for me. Okay, fantastic, guys. Well done. So some of you might have counted them, which is fine, but if you kind of worked it out just from reading it, okay? So if there are 20 cars and half of them are red, what's half of 20? 10. Okay, so we know 10 of them are red. So 10 are red and the rest are blue. So because half of them are red and the rest are blue, we know that when we've got a whole number, there are two halves. So the rest, which is the other half, are blue. So it must be the same number because the halves have to be equal. Okay, so there are 10 blue cars. And again, there are 20 flowers in the garden. A quarter of them have a bee on them. How many flowers are covered in bees? Okay, pause your screens and have a go for me. Okay, super job. So you should have worked out that 5 of the flowers are covered in bees. Well done. Okay, so our question for today is, can I describe the position of an object? So it's the same as yesterday. So you'll do it I want you to complete the sentences using top, middle, bottom, above and below. Okay, so the first sentence is the football is something the cupcake. Okay, so is it above or below the cupcake? And then something the books, there is an empty shelf. Okay, so is that going to be above or below the books? There's an empty shelf. And then there is nothing, something, the football and books. Okay, so look at the football and books. So there is nothing. Okay, think of another word. Okay, pause your screens and have a go at that for me. Okay, well done guys. So you should have got the football is below the cupcake. Below. Sorry guys, it's really difficult to write on here, but you should have got the below. Okay, then here it should be above the books there is an empty shelf. And then the last one, it should be there is nothing below the football and the books. So there's nothing below the football and there's nothing below the books. So this should also be below. Okay, well done. So our secure it, have a look at the shapes. Miss Bowen says that the circle is to the left of the star and that the triangle is below the star. Is she right, and explain why? Okay, pause your screens for me. Okay, so this is a bit of a trick one, okay, because Miss Bowen says that the circle is to the left of the star, which is correct, so I am right. But she also says the triangle is below the star, but it's not. The triangle is above the star, so that's not right, okay? So you should have said that she is right saying that the circle is to the left of the star, but she's not right saying that the triangle is below the star because the triangle is above the star, okay? Well done, guys. And our deepen it. How many different ways can you describe the position of the 2p coin? So just in case you're not sure, this one here is the 2p coin, okay? How many different ways can you describe the position of it using next to, left, right, above, below and between, okay? So pause your screens and have a go at that one for me. See how many you can get. Fantastic, guys. Hopefully you've got lots and lots of different answers. You could have said it is below the 50p. You could have said it is above the 10p. It is to the right of the pound. It's to the left of the 5p. Or you could have said it's between the pound and the 5p. Or it's between the 50p and the 10p. Okay, so well done. And that's the end of our learning video and the end of the week. So have a lovely weekend, guys. And I hope you're looking forward to some more learning on Monday. I'll see you on Monday.